All right, welcome everybody. We'll get started here in just one. All right, my friends, we'll get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. Whether you are brand new or you're just checking this out, my name is Hayden Vavra, and I'm excited to share with you something that has been brewing for quite a while. And you can see all these incredible pictures. Um, People really just looking to jumpstart their life, looking to jumpstart. Maybe it's 2021. You want to get a jumpstart going, but we are going to get started officially on the 27th. But there is nothing holding you back from getting started right now. Or maybe you're just like, what is this all about? What are we doing? I'm going to give you all the details. I'm going to share with you some of the main systems that we have been using to help deliver these results, okay? Because it's all about results. And let's be honest, we can do anything for 11 days. Okay, we can commit to that. Sometimes I'm like, I am going to, absolutely crush it this month. And you go through your kind of peaks and valleys. But when I was like 11 days, we're just climbing. We're climbing and climbing and climbing. And I'll share with you what's going to happen at the end of the 11 days as well. But this is a jump start, okay? For you to feel better, for you to have more energy, for you to start glowing, for you to start, like, maybe it's getting back in the weight room, maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe comment in the chat here. What can you do in 11 days, or what would your goals be in 11 days? Because I've seen some incredible results, and you're going to hear those again tonight. But here's the deal. We're not going to make any claims. Okay. We have amazing products, but we're not going to diagnose, cure, prevent any disease. We're not going to say that you're going to lose X amount of weight in 11 days. Okay. I can tell you what the general stats are. Okay. What has happened through time, through the research, through the studies. Men have lost 9 pounds. Women have lost 7. Okay. But I'll tell you right now, women lose inches faster than men, but men tend to lose pounds a little bit faster than women. So you can be like, oh, okay. And that's why I encourage you, take a before and after picture. You don't have to show anybody your before picture, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you get on the system, when you follow the system, okay, you are going to have great results. And then you're going to wish you had that before picture. So I'm telling you right now, you don't have to, but I strongly urge you. This was my last 11 day that I did at the end of October. And here was my numbers victory. Okay. I released 9 pounds and I released 1.2% body fat. Again, those are not typical, but those were my results. But what I really noticed is the mental clarity. I noticed that I was moving better. I was feeling better. I was like, yeah, let's get this. I'm like ready to take on the next challenge. When you get in the maybe it's a workout. You get through a week of workouts and you're just starting to feel invincible. Or maybe it's a ride. I love the Peloton. You get on that and you start to just feel good. And what happens when you feel good? You want to feel good more. You want to do it more and more and more and more and more. Okay. And so those were my results. And so everything I'm doing tonight is speaking from experience. Now, I've been using these products for over 10 years. I originally, released about 40 pounds using the products. I've always used them for performance. I'm a former athlete, but there's just times when you need a little reset. You need a little jump start. You need a little maybe kick in the pants. Okay. So maybe it's that kick in the pants that you need here this evening, because we know everybody has new resolutions every single year, and this is just the time for it. Now, some people are going to shame you and be like, oh, well, you could start at any time of the year. Well, guess what? It's that time of the year right now. So why not start? Who cares what time of the year is? Who cares if it's the first week of the year? Why not? Let's do it. Okay. And you can just say, hey, I started at the end of 2020 because we're starting December 27th. So maybe for you, it's to lose weight. What is your resolution this year? Maybe it's to improve your finances or get a new job, or maybe just to eat healthier consistently, or consistently work out, or consistently get your steps in. Maybe for you, it's more consistency. Okay. For me, I'm just really excited to be intentional about everything that I do this year. So my workouts, when I'm working out, I'm intentional about my workout. Yeah, to be influential, to persevere, to have consistency in everything. I love that, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. And I know that when I'm intentional, I'm thinking about everything that I'm doing. I'm thinking about the foods I'm putting into my mouth. I'm thinking about the workouts that I'm doing. I'm planning ahead so that I can reach the goals that I set out to reach. Now, again, comment in the chat maybe what some of your resolutions are, because our vision is that everyone deserves experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And we can truly do that here by eating better, feeling better, looking better, moving better, and doing better. Simply better together. And our vehicle to achieve that is through these incredible products that Isagenix provides. Now, it's not everything that you're going to be doing, but it is a big part of what you're going to be doing, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And right now you're on here because you're ready for change. You're not like everybody else that's just hoping and praying that somebody does something for them. You're taking action. And I want to commend you for that right now, whether you're on here live or watching the recording. We have so many people commenting in the chat right now. I can't even keep up with it. Make sure it says to all panelists and attendees so everybody gets to see that as well. So would you like to eat better, feel better, look better, move better? Okay, and just overall do better, because we know when we're fueling our bodies with the right nutrients, good things begin to happen and everything else starts to slowly fall in place. And this is what we really call the art of well-being. No matter what shape, size, wherever your fitness level is at, okay, we know that by putting the right stuff in your body, you're going to be feeling better and crafting these new experiences, making healthier choices, and belonging to better communities. I think right now it's proven that having a community, okay, is so important. And that's one of the best things that this team can provide is community. Okay, we have calls daily that you can get on and connect with brand new people that are like-minded, that are going to support you in your goals, because we understand your environment is so strong. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And now it might not be physical time that you spend, but what's going into your mind? What's going into, what are those people eating? What are those people, are those people working out? Are they supporting your goals? Okay, yes, it truly is the best community. And I get really excited about that. But let's talk about our products. What are we going to be using here? What are we going to be getting into? I'll lay out, some of my favorite products, some of the must-haves that you need, even if you're already using these incredible products, what you're going to need for this 11-day jumpstart. But if you're brand new, know that we have no compromise solutions. Okay, and what that means is we're backed by science. We have responsible sourcing. Okay, undenatured way from grass-fed, pasture-raised cows. And we also have plant-based options that are incredible, that almost identically mimic the amino acid profile of our whey shakes, and that is unheard of. I'll get into the shakes in a second here, but it's all made from natural ingredients, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Everything is gluten-free. Everything, okay, is gluten-free. And then we go through rigorous quality testing. We spend millions and millions of dollars testing our products from the raw material to the finished good, okay, to make sure that exactly what we say are in the products are actually in the products. So just, okay, good. They're not selling me snake oil. They're not selling me some magic jumping beans. Okay, it's this is real stuff, my friends. This is real nutrition that we're talking about. Now let's talk about one of my favorite products is our whole blend isolene shake. Okay, right here I have one of our seasonal flavors, our limited edition banana bread. This is actually our dairy-free plant-based shake, but these are great tasting and under $4 a meal for a completely balanced, all-natural meal. Unheard of. Come on, you can't even get a $4 meal through the drive-through. Let's be real. We have the vitamins and minerals that are from organic whole foods like spinach, kale, and mushrooms. We're the only company, we're the only shake on the entire planet, okay? Maybe somewhere out in the universe, somebody else has them, okay? But we're the only shake on the entire planet that has vitamins. People are going to be copying us. They're going to be trying, but they can't. This is a caramel brulee. This is our whey-based shake. Again, the highest quality that you can get, 24 grams of protein to support lean muscle building and also fat burning. So this is, again, a complete meal replacement in about 230 to 240 calories, depending on what shake that you have. Again, it's available in dairy and whey-based. So typically what we'll do, and I'll get into the schedule, but most people will do 2 shakes a day. What we're going to be doing during this 11-day jumpstart is 2 shakes a day. Help develop those healthy habits. And then depending on your size, your caloric needs, 1 to 2 meals a day. For my guys, I really recommend 2 meals and 2 shakes, or 1 really big meal. And if you're like me, I really like that 1 really big meal. Okay, I like to sit down and enjoy it we can get into that later. You'll get some of that in the private group, the private coaching that we'll get you in a part of. So great flavors. If you want to comment below, yeah, we make smoothie bowls as well. Make them thick. I prefer them blended, and they're great with just ice and water. Okay, you don't have to add, the yogurts. You don't have to add the juices. You don't have to add the different milks. Okay, this is just plain is amazing. Okay, and that's pretty hard to do. Or if you're on the go, shake it up. I was just talking to a guy that's very busy. He works construction, and having convenient nutrition is where it's at. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to cook, chop, and prep all the meals that we should be having, but we do want the convenience. And most of the time, convenience just doesn't work with healthy mindset and healthy goals. And that's why our shakes are right there on point, always ready to go. And in fact, you're going to end up saving money because you have a plan ahead of place. Actually, I was just talking to a paramedic. She was like, I can't believe how much better I feel having something quick, convenient, and on the go. While the hours get crazy. You work 24-hour shifts sometimes. And now instead of going through the drive-through and just not, giving a rat's, you have something that's convenient. So it's in her bag with her all the time, and people are noticing those results. But what's important is she's alert and she has more energy. Okay, let's be honest. Not you. It's not you. You don't need to be more alert. But how would you like to have the people around you be a little bit more alert and happy? Okay, especially when they're around you. Yeah. Let's see. You get a little, maybe an amen in the comments, especially during the holiday season. It is coming up. Now, my friends, we have our intermittent fasting, one of the biggest buzzwords. We've been doing it for over 18 years, and we do that through our Cleanse for Life. Now we have these little shooters right here. We also have it in a powder form in 2 flavors. We have our berry and we have our peach mango. These are botanical supported cleanse days. Okay. These are very, very potent aloe-based berries, turmeric, and peppermint that help nourish our body's natural detox system. So again, not snake oil, not a magical jumping bean. It's helping nourish what our body is already naturally good at, and that's detoxification. But from the air we breathe, the water we drink, the different foods we consume, the chemicals, all of it. Okay, we're getting more and more information on all this stuff that we thought was good, but it's not good. So this helps support our body's natural detox system. And what we're going to be doing during this 11-day is doing 2 back-to-back cleanse days. You might be thinking, wow, I don't eat any food. Trust me, you are getting plenty of nutrients with our cleanse, and we're going to have some snacks. I'll go through those in 1 minute that you can have along those cleanse days. It actually really helps you, number one, identify where your problem areas might be. I know I find on the first day, I'm usually aimlessly just going to the fridge and opening it up and seeing what's there, knowing that I'm not going to be eating anything anyway. So it really makes you aware of maybe some of your bad habits. Okay. But it also will help boost your natural human growth hormone, which is going to help you burn more fat, flushed out through urination. It's not a diuretic. It's not a laxative. It's a very gentle, again, full body cellular cleanse. Now, one of the products I really recommend, okay, and that you want to add to your 11-day system is our Ionic Supreme. There are many different names for this from our very loyal customers. And Ionix is a daily. Yes, it's a happy juice. The Mama Gold, the Mommy Juice, my favorite. You're going to see a lot of names start to pop up, but this is a stress relieving tonic, a beverage with ashwagandha, rhodiola. I'm not even going to go through all of those because I can't read them. And guess what? Sometimes people are like, if you can't read it, you don't. No, it's just I'm not good at pronouncing words that are actually really good for you. Okay, so these are adaptogens. And what adaptogens do is really help you your body adapt to the stress. So whether it's mental, physical, emotional stress, our body releases the same toxins and hormones through it all. And we need a way to really just turn the thermostat down. So this is like an internal thermostat for our body. It keeps the temperature, your stress temperature of where it needs to be. Also comes in powder form. Again, helps improve mental focus and physical performance. Actually, adaptogens mixed with caffeine helps prolong the positive benefits of caffeine. And we can get that through our little e-shots that have a little bit of caffeine from green tea and yerba mate and our adaptogen blend in it to help you stay focused longer and more alert without the crash. Absolutely incredible. Again, these are scientifically validated with Isogenics. Those are going to be your 3 main products that you're going to want through this 11-day focus. Okay, this 11-day JumpStart. And now I'm going to bring on our first, okay, our first, you know, person that's going to share. And this woman is absolutely amazing. You're going to be wowed by her her transformation, but you're really going to be wowed by her story and what she has been able to do thus far. And what really impresses me about Janelle is that you can see her before and after picture right here, and she still has maintained and looked at her after picture a whole year later. So, Janelle, are you there? How has it been?
Hi, Hayden. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for them to hear your story.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, hi guys. My name is Janelle, and a year ago, I was a burnt out, exhausted personal trainer, strength conditioning coach. I was working 12-hour days at 10 different places and gyms. I absolutely love what I did. I've been an athlete. I was a collegiate athlete my whole entire life. However, I then became a mom to the most incredible little boy named Miles. And I knew that I didn't want to go back to working those hours. And then postpartum life kicked in. Um, I then that changed quickly and I was like, okay, let me go back to work. And so I went back to work when I was 2 months postpartum and I tore my abs. And so that forced me to stop working. Fast forward, 2 months later, I moved across the country to a small town in Ohio where I live now. And I found myself lonely as a new stay at home mom. I was having feelings of overwhelm. And I just feel like I lost my identity and purpose. I completely lost myself and I had a hard time to vulnerably share that and to be able to ask for help. And so then I finally reached out to one of my trusted friends named Casey Tom to actually write me a letter of recommendation to go back to school. And she said, yeah, I will. But wait, I got to share with you this incredible community and an opportunity. I had used Isogenics products in the past, and so I was open to trying them again. But what I found is that I completely fell in love with the opportunity in the community. And I got started on a 30-day system, excuse me, about a year ago. And I love the simplicity of it. As a mom to a 10-month-old at the time, I was skipping meals. I had zero energy. I had no motivation to work out at all. And I just was stressed like no other, a lot like a lot of people are feeling today. After just a week of putting these products in my body, I lit up like a Christmas tree. I wasn't skipping meals anymore. And I was just a completely different mom. I was enjoying the days with my son and not looking at the time like, okay, when is it nap time? When is it bedtime? Because before that's all I was doing. And what I loved the most was I had an accountability group. So I didn't feel like I was alone on this journey. And I found the motivation to work out again. And because I felt good. I lost 7 pounds that first week that I did the cleanse. And, at the end of the 30 days, I lost those last 12 pounds that I had from postpartum that I was struggling to lose. And I felt good, and almost a year later, I've been able to maintain my results that I had for my first 30 days in January. Have tools in place, when life happens, especially, this year has been a roller coaster. And to be able to have the tools that Hayden just shared has been incredible, and I have tried so many things in the past and I would have never been able to stay that consistent. I continue my shake and cleanse days and the community holds me accountable, and having fun experiences like this that we're doing, just makes it so much easier than doing it alone, and it's fun. And now I believe that every human should have a community like this that is uplifting and encouraging and supportive, especially through times like right now. And I'm excited to see everyone that joins us on this 11-day experience because they deserve to feel amazing too.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I'll tell you guys right now, if you've ever watched Janelle do any workouts, like absolutely crushes it. And I tried a couple and I didn't make it through. So but
Thank
with
you.
with all that being said, what are your two favorite products, your two go-tos?
Oh, well, Ionics for sure. I have Ionics probably 3 times a day right now. And I love it. And just the simplicity of just adding it to my shakes each day.
Hmm.
And then my second favorite is, and usually it's next to me, but Bia for sure.
Yes.
Uh, Bia, especially any mom, busy mom, on the go mom. Right? I mean, Bia, anyone. I mean, it's incredible, but especially those that are looking for that energy and not to crash, for it to sustain throughout the day. And it's tasty. The citrus is my favorite.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. I go through, I think every other couple days, I switch my favorite. I don't even know. It's whatever one I'm drinking at the moment. But Janelle, thank you so much. I'm so excited for people to get to know you more and experience you more through this 11-day jumpstart. So thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you, Hayden.
All right, we have our next person coming on here, and I am really excited because this guy is an absolute rock star, and gosh, he has had an incredible transformation going through, and you're going to see this in a second here. But my main man, this is the guy that said he's like 10 minutes down the road. So there's the secret. There it is. But my buddy Joe here, you can see, and I'm going to tell you right now, we have something in Isogenics called the Isobody Challenge. It's a 16-week transformation. You can see Joe right here in the middle. He crushed it. Now, this was his 4th challenge. Went through different, ups and downs. I'll let him get into his story, but he's a finalist. So we got to give this guy some love in the chat. I'm going to give you a round of applause right here, but put on 6 pounds of lean muscle. So cleansing isn't just for weight loss. Okay. And that's something too, like, I think it's always, and this was for me, I was like, oh gosh, cleansing's just for girls. Like it's just for women. No, cleansing is for men. And it's actually extremely beneficial for men. But Joe, that's enough of my soap opera. Kick it over to you. What has this been like since you started Isogenics? What's your journey been?
Man, well, thank you so much. And thanks for all the love in there. I just was so razzed up listening to Janelle. What an incredible young lady she is. And she was an ex-collegiate track athlete too. And I'm really glad I didn't have to compete against her because I think she would whoop up on me. But my Isogenics journey started about a little over 3 years ago after I had said no for a year and a half. And I was in a little bit of a dark place when I had been first reached out to about Isogenics. And I said I was an ex-college athlete, but the part about it was I didn't have a vision for what I wanted to do as soon as I finished college. And it led me down a path of unfulfillment. I didn't really have a purpose or a passion and was in jobs and stuff that really did not serve me. And as you can see, I didn't look like much of an athlete in the before section here. And my health started to decline. My mental health started to decline. I had a bad substance abuse problem. And a friend of mine actually came across me, led me to personal development. And that personal development got me clear on what I wanted. It led me right back here to Isogenics, helping, serving people, wanting to be better and healthier. And I reached back out to the person who had reached out to me before. And I said, hey, tell me about this business. I need to figure out a new line of work. And he said, I was a little taken back, a little bit stubborn headed. And I said, well, all right, well, what's the deal here? And he said, well, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. And I said, all right, well, I didn't say it, but my initial intention was prove this system wrong. And I got in 7 days, followed the system to a T, just like you will in this 11-day shred. I did a 48-hour cleanse. And I promise you, just like Hayden said, you will not blow away in the wind, guys. You will gain muscle. You will burn body fat. And the mental clarity and the energy that I had never felt that. I had never felt as good as I did in that moment. And I'm in way better shape now at 36 than when I was 20-year-old running collegiate track and field. And, the Isobody thing here as well has been great, but this community is really what has saved me. And I said I was in a really dark place. This community has wrapped around me, spoke truth and belief into me. And for the first 2 years that I was in Isogenics, I didn't believe a lot of things that the people in here were saying to me, but getting all that warm love and support and what people see in you, believe that. You're in the right place right here because the people that speak truth into you here are being dead honest with you. And so this year, I borrowed their belief and I said, you know what, I'm going to believe in myself. And instead of saying, I'm just going to get in good shape, I'm going to be an Isobody champion. And that was my target. That was my goal. Got 2 months into it, and then COVID hit. They took the gyms away. I didn't have the gym, right? And typically in the back, when I didn't have a vision or goals for my life, I probably would have said, all right, chalk it up as a loss. Let's do this next year. But I committed. I told people about it. I put it on the vision board. I read it in a letter. I said I was going to do it. And yes, I lost a little bit of muscle and stuff like that too, and we build back up. But this community has proven to me that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. When you fuel your body with what it needs, so much crazy transformation can happen, mind, body, and spirit. And I was stubborn-headed before coming out of college, thinking I knew everything I needed to know. But what I did not realize was Our food sources are so nutritionally depleted that isogenics just fills those. That's where that comes from. The energy that you feel right now is so contagious. And I promise you, this 11-day jumpstart won't even take you 11 days to get in the groove and feel as incredible as you want to feel.
I love it, dude. I'm just like, I keep going back and forth, left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm like, how? It's not, because you don't even look like the same person. Obviously, it looks like you lost some hair on your chest too, but very, but I just curious, what are your two go-to products?
I did. Oh man, I was like, please don't ask me the same question.
You can't pick the same one.
Hard. I think a lot of people, well, I won't pick the same ones. You do have the core products. People say, what performance products all the time, right? I'm like, you need the core products. Those are the core, those are the foundation. But my favorite two are ones that I love to mix together. Tri-release and the amp repair. The tri-release to fuel those muscles, to give them everything that they need to build and sustain there. And that amp repair, I was training so hard at the beginning of the year, right when I started using amp repair, and I would get done, and 2 days later, I'm not sore. I'm like, I could have sworn I crushed the workout. Like, what's going on? And then it dawned on me that amp repair helps you go incredibly fast. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a really, like, it's a daily user too. Whether you're just walking around, sitting around, that repair with the collagen, the turmeric, the xanthan in it, it's like everybody needs to be taking that, and it tastes really good. So, Joe, thank you so much. I'm excited for everybody to start to get to know you more as we go through this 11-day jumpstart together, and hopefully even before that, as people get riled up and ready to go throughout the holidays. So thank you, my brother. All right, you guys, my next guest here, very, very excited about. She is an absolute rock star. Her transformation absolutely blew me away when I first met this lady in Billings, Montana, and I was like, what? Nuh-uh, that's not you. No way. So you see her right now in the screen. Hang on 1 second. Okay, now look at these before pictures, and I'm excited for Brenda to be able to share her story. Dr. Brenda, I love you so much, and I'm excited for everyone to hear your story, because we've seen, some former track athletes, we've seen, like myself, definitely not a track athlete. I try to run, it's just I'm not very fast, but your athletic ability at your age, what you're doing in the gym now, blows me away every time I see those videos. But where did this start? What's going on?
Oh, thank you so much, Hayden, for having me here. I'm so excited to be here. And I love talking about isogenics because it has completely saved my life. I started isogenics 33 months ago, and I was overweight, disconnected, unhappy, exhausted, workaholic grandma, working 110 hours a week. Yes, 110 hours a week. I had a private practice and I worked at the hospital. And my meal plan at that point, as you can tell by some of those pictures, wasn't very healthy. It consisted of a dozen peanut butter cookies from the Holiday gas station, because those were my favorite, 8 Monster drinks a day. And then I would throw in a lean cuisine because I needed some healthy something, right? And I would always have some bag of chocolates and candy around just for as well to have as my little snacks. I couldn't stand myself. I couldn't stand looking at myself in the mirror. I didn't want to go into public, and yet I had to for my job every day. I definitely didn't want to go clothes shopping because nothing fit. And I would have never thought about going to the gym. I was in sports year round. I swam competitively all through high school and college as well. And I just let myself go, and I couldn't believe where I'd gotten to. But I didn't know how to get out of that. I was a yo-yo dieter all my life. I would lose, the weight, and then, add that back on, and 20 of their friends would come along with it every time. And I ballooned to the highest weight I'd ever been in my life. And then I saw a dear friend, Beth Henning. And thank you, Beth, for not giving up on me, because I told her no for 6 months. But I saw her and saw what she was doing, and it looked real, and it was authentic, and she looked happy while she was doing it. And I thought, I want what she has. And so I took a chance on me. But to be honest, in the back of my mind, what I really thought was I was going to get 30 days of free food, because I was just going to return it, because nothing would work because nothing had ever worked before. But wow, 1 week after I put these products in my body, I knew I would never stop putting these products in my body ever. In 8 months with no exercising, I discharged 65 pounds. Woohoo. Um, and then I started working out. It's like I hadn't worked out in 30 years. And I started out with Pilates on a reformer. And it was interesting because I could keep up with the young people there, which was really pretty fun. Um, but probably the most exciting thing is about a year and a half into it, my grandson, who at that point was 9, called me and said, Grandma, now that you have all those muscles and you're not fat, will you go to Steep World with me, which is a rock climbing place? And I'm like, yeah. And so him and I got a membership there. I could keep up with him on the wall. And he would have never, ever asked me to go before this point in my life because he would have known I couldn't have done it. There would have been no way I could have done it. And so it really helped me build a better relationship even with him. Now, fast forward 33 months later, I'm 78 pounds down, 35% body fat gone, an increase of 7 pounds of lean muscle mass. But I really haven't been focusing on weight for the last 18 months. I've maintained at that, but it's really the transformation of my body composition keeps transforming. I keep losing body fat and gaining muscle mass. I've added weight training about 4 months ago. Just absolutely love it. I'm training for a triathlon that I'm going to compete in June of 2021, which is really exciting. I haven't done one of those in over 30 some years, so I'm really excited about that. And, the impact that this has had on my life, my skin's improved, my mood's improved, I sleep better. I'm now down to just working one job and doing just isogenics, which I love. I love the convenience of it. I only have to think about one meal a day that I have to really think about doing and some snacks, but I don't feel restricted at all. I don't feel like I can't have what I want. I've just learned a different relationship with food. And the community is none other. I went through some of the really hardest times I've ever gone through in my life. A little over a year ago, my 15-year-old granddaughter committed suicide. And Hayden and Emily were the ones that contacted me that day and reached out to me. No one from my real job did. But just how people wrap around you and support you and lift you up and are there to guide you and support you is just amazing. And so for those of you that are here, you're here for a reason. I would encourage you to just jump in and get started. I know you won't regret it. And I know where you'll be a year from now. And you'll feel like you've actually achieved something that's sustainable. And it could be the best year of your life, giving yourself the gift of health. And if nothing else, think about it like I did, that you're going to have 30 free days of food, because I tell you what, you're not going to return these products. So thank you, Hayden, for this opportunity. Exactly. Thank you all for being here. I love you all.
Brenda, thank you so much for sharing your story. One quick question. I know that you've done an 11-day before. What would be your biggest piece of advice for everybody that's like looking, can I do this? I don't know. What would be your one piece of advice to, really push through it and make it happen?
I think just focusing on your why and knowing anyone can do anything for 11 days.
Yeah.
And the results that you're going to see are amazing. You will feel so much better in your body. There's no reason why not to do it. Your energy level will be up. You will feel better. You will notice the change in your body, and you will never want to stop putting these into your body.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your story. I just, got me all teared up. I'm going to let everybody know how they can get started. So I'll put you back to attendee. Brenda, thank you again so much.
Thank you, Hayden.
All right, friends. You've heard a lot of talk about community. You've heard a lot of talk about, oh my gosh, I just thought I was going to do this for, 30 days. The beautiful thing is we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So you truly get to have a full experience, get immersed in the community, see if it's right for you. Okay. It may or may not be, but it is right for a lot of people. And what we found is it's simply just a redirection of food. Now, going into this 11 days, you might be saying, yeah, I'm ready to invest in my health. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take this to the next level. And what's it going to take? Again, remember that this is food. It's nutrition we're putting into our body. So it's just that reallocation of food or money that you're already spending on food. The average American spends almost $35 a day on 2 meals, like kind of like going out for lunch, getting coffee, all those little stuff, not counting what's at home. Okay, so just to give you an idea of why we know you're going to be saving money and feeling better. So this is our 11-day JumpStart system. If you get with the person that brought you here, they can get you started on this, but you're going to get 1 canister of the shake. This is 14 servings. Okay, so 7 days of 2 shakes a day. You're going to get two cleanse containers, which is enough for 4 total cleanse days. Okay, which is enough for the 11-day. I would suggest adding in the Ionic Supreme to this if you are looking to go with this. But you also get our little snack bites. Now these help curb your appetite. They're absolutely delicious. Really, really, really good. And you can have them on cleanse days. So we have a point system that you can have on cleanse days. And then you get our natural accelerator right here, which you can see in the bottom. This is green tea, cayenne pepper, helps boost your immune system. Okay, and that's our very base 11-day pack. Now you've heard us talk about a couple different other products. Now this will be enough just for those 11 days, but I'm going to tell you right now from experience, for doing this over 10 years, people get done with this and they go, well, now what do I do? I'm out of products. I don't have any more. And then they have to wait a couple more days for their other products to arrive, because I can tell you right now, you are going to feel so good. You are going to have results. You're going to want more. Okay, so you can always add stuff onto this, but here's just a little sample of what a shake day might look like. Getting the supercharged beverage in with the Ionic Supreme in the morning, getting your body feel right, having your shake in the morning, maybe some snack bites, another shake at afternoon, maybe some other products that you can have throughout the day. Maybe you're a snacker, and then a balanced meal. Again, if you're a guy, maybe you want to have 2 meals, or you need more calories, maybe you want to have 2 meals. Again, it's all about flexibility. And then in the top right, you can see we have a cleanse day, exactly what to do at what time. And now you're drinking lots of water throughout the day as well, flushing those toxins out through urination. And we have a point system that we'll share with you once you get into the private group, and the people that brought you on here can share with you as well. This is going to be our schedule for the 11-day JumpStart. Okay, starting on the 27th with 2 shake and food days, and then we go with 2 cleanse days on the 29th and 30th. Now we have the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, shake day, cleanse day, or shake day, food day, feeling great, and going the next 3 days with the shake and the food, nourishing your body, getting those healthy habits going. And then we finish on the 5th and 6th with a cleanse day, and I'll give you a little sneak peek, okay, of what we're getting. After that, you get rewarded with our brand new product coming out with our collagen elixir. This is like none other product on the entire market. It is the cleanest, purest source of collagen that you can get. Marine collagen, 5 grams of that right in that shot. The results, I got a little, again, I'm on day 2. I got a little sneak peek, but everybody's going to have that available for the 8th. So that's why we wanted to help boost you into this amazing launch and these other incredible products. So know that you have that to look forward to, and reward yourself with finishing that 11-day JumpStart. Now, like I said, if you are wanting to take this a little bit more seriously, you want to, yes, I'm going to do the 11-day, but I also want those products, Hayden, like you were talking about afterwards. You can get started with our basic pack. It's going to give you enough for the whole next 30 days, the entire month, which is about $9 a day. Okay, so $269 to get. You'll end up getting 4 shake canisters in there as well, but it has enough for everything that you need. It comes with the Ionic Supreme and some of the snacks as well. There we have our premium pack. This is very, very popular. You get everything in the basic pack, plus our bars, plus our snacks, plus our superfood chocolates. Oh my gosh, I didn't even talk about those fat burning chocolates right here. Come on, you guys, both in dark and milk chocolate, and some great flavors in there as well. Again, I'm not going to go into all the products, but that's $14 a day. Or our value pack, which is by far our best value. You get a blender with that as well. You get our incredible vitamins, and it starts at just $20 a day. Value pack is by far the way to go if you're like ready to go. And again, everything's a 30-day money back guarantee. So get with that person that invited you on here. Say thank you so much. This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm really excited to try it. I understand there's a 30-day money back guarantee. And everybody that I heard tonight did it to prove them wrong, and they were proven wrong. Okay. And that was the same thing with myself. Let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. 1, ready to go. I want the value pack. Okay. 2, I have a couple questions. Let me look at those pack options again, and we'll decide, but I'm definitely in for the 11-day jumpstart. Or 3, I have a few more questions. I'm not sure yet. I gotta talk to my spouse. I gotta ask some questions. I need some more material. Watch this video again. Ask the questions that you need to. We'll send you everything that you need to know. But you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Once you get started, we'll get you in our private health pages. We'll get you rocking and rolling, and you're gonna have an incredible 11-day experience. And you know what? The best thing is you can also share this. And if you share this with 2 people, Isagenix has a great referral system that you can earn anywhere from $110 to $500 by sharing any of those 4 systems, that I shared with you this evening. So grab some friends, do this together, have your accountability group. You get all your products paid for almost right away, depending on what you get, and we'll be rocking and rolling, ready to go. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the community. And here's to your 11-day jumpstart. God bless you guys. We'll see you soon.